So, I want to get into the core of this spot in the lathe. No one's touched it. The guy that painted it last didn't get inside there. This has got, you know, what looks to be the first coat of paint on it in places. And there's a little bit of rust in spots. It's a little bit chipped here and there. It's a rough casting, but I think I'd like to clean it up a little bit and get it all so it was one color. That's the dream. Here we go. That got away from me. Wow. That took off completely. It's a little tight in here. All right, better or worse, I got to the end of that. That's great, little hand sanding, and then I guess we'll spray. You're pretty much done. We'll get onto that.
Getting ready?
Yeah.
All wired out?
Enough.
Okay.
Enough. I mean, it's a rough casting. It's not going to ever be anything, which is great for me because I'm no kind of painter. So painting in a rough casting is pretty simple.
Sure.
All right, that should be it. All right, it's primer time. Which is virtually the same color as the previous paint, but we're not going to get into that. That's super.
So how do I lay a fire under their ass about the entry across from Charlie?
How do you mean? I thought you said you put a price in.
I did.
Oh, and you're thinking...
I'd like to get on that right away. Ideally, if I buy the wood tomorrow...
Oh, geez. No. You're dealing with a condo association. It could take a month. Oh, yeah.
Well, I already told them that the painting season is short.
It's true. That's true. And I mean, you've got a right to tell them that.
Yeah.
But I think you could be overshooting your opportunities if you think that that's going to motivate them.
Okay. All right. I've got the rough idea of what I'm doing for for Irene rather. So what I was thinking as well, if she gives me the go-ahead on at least preparing some of the materials.
All right, so primer's all dry, and it's time to get some red color inside. I did this little bit. I'm going to shoot it just for the hell of it. Super. Come on. I really should be. I'm not trusting with my left hand.
How you doing?
Great, yourself?
Not too bad.
What's that, Dave?
It looks like a roofer.
Oh.
I'm pretending to be a painter.
Good.
Yeah.
Hey.
How you doing?
Good. How you been?
Not too bad.
You want to come in and take a look at this?
Okay, so I just got back from the machine shop, and I picked up a handle on the eBay, and had my machinist drill a spot which was already pre-located on the handle, on the wheel, for a handle, but there was never any handle put there, for reasons that I don't know. Anyway, and they didn't obviously use one. But I picked one up on the eBay, and he drilled it out and mounted a handle there, and it's super. And now I want to do a little touch-up grinding on the back end of it, just to make it a little bit smoother. It's not a big deal, but it's just a little bit smoother. I got a little bit of a grinder here with a sanding belt on it, or pad. Needs to get plugged in. Because, you know, when you're swapping grinders out, you frequently unplug the thing before you do it. So you can tear your hand off, I guess. Anyway, it doesn't need much. Just I'm going to take a little bit off this side. Jesus, that's super. Just a teeny bit there. That's it. Boy, it doesn't take much when you get the right tool in the right place. Good, 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 good. Now I'm gonna get some tape. I'm gonna tape this shiny spot off, and then spray a coat of primer on what's left. Because that's where we are right now. Is we're priming. This I've already cleaned. I think it's all right. This blackened material here I think is tar based, but I'm not going to get into it. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. And all right, so I'll bring it in back when we get it taped off. Okay, so who the hell knows? Shoot down. I think that's it. Great. Great, that'll dry eventually. Cool. All right. Make it red tomorrow. This is great. Look at that. That's got light, huh? All right. So here we are. Got the core interior of the ways painted, primed and painted, good. And remove the tape and see how I did. I'm pretty sure I did fine, considering tape's not coming off that easily though. Better. Sort of struggling with the part that I wrapped over the edge. Alright, that seems good. Couple of spots still. Boy, I'm not happy. I was hoping for, you know, a little grander release than that. Alright. Alright, so that side, now this side. Whoa-ho. This side is behaving better. Till then. Huh. Doing it again. Huh. The tape behaves differently when you get it saturated with paint. And you get paint whipping from the edge of the tape onto the metal, I think is what's going on. That's a funny one. Yeah. Wow. That's shitty. One of the reasons that we like this blue tape is because it comes off dependably. Obviously not on metal. Oh, Jesus. Steel wool. Steel wool. Alright, got it. Throw that away, get some steel wool. I think I've got a chunk somewhere for this very purpose. Yeah. Medium coarse. Good. That should take care of it. Oh yeah. No longer an issue. Good. Good. Good, good, good. Not quite at the stage where I'm going to oil these ways, but it's real close. Actually, I could. I've been worried about it dripping, but the truth is, if I just put it on with a rag, then I'm pretty sure it won't drip. That might be the thing to do. I think I will do that. All right. Yeah, I think it's definitely going to be time. Let's get a rag and some weight oil and oil this up. because the next thing I'm going to do is put the tailstock back together. I've got the handle not painted yet though. Then nearly the next thing I do. I got to get a coat of paint on the handle. Do that. All right, that'll be today. Okay. All right. Supposedly it's lubricates and is sticky, so it'll stay for a little bit. It's good. Oh, wow. That's super. That's super. Great. Just great. Okay, now I want to lubricate this, lubricate the shaft. Oh, that's nice. This was sticky before. It is no longer. That's terrific. If you recall, I cleaned that inside pretty well. Didn't oil it, but I cleaned it. Now I've got this little bit of business. This is the spindle that pulls the quill back and forth. And I'm just going to put a little bit of oil on this. There are no bearings in this. This is steel. This is cast steel, I guess. That's about it. Let's go in there like that. All right, I think I want to use the number 2 oil. I think I also want to clean these threads a little bit first. A little teeny bit of overspray in here. I say teeny because I don't want to admit to how much, and the truth is I don't have any way of measuring. Okay. This does get oiled through a oil hole, so I really don't have to go nuts. I just thought I'd put a little on before I put it together. So, now this is back to that. I don't actually have a pin wrench, but I'm going to pretend that I have one with a pipe wrench and some nails, or pieces of nails. I could probably muck onto it with the wrench by itself, but I might make a mark in it that I will be pissed about at some point in the future. So what I'm looking for is that stump of a nail that I used when I took it apart, which I just found, because I used the on the floor near here system. You know that one, I'm sure. All right, and here's that's on that. And that's it. That's all I needed. Cool. All right, so now the next thing that happens to this is the wheel gets put on and then tightened. And then this is going to get the shackle assembly back together. And bolt. I think I'll get onto that right now. Boom, shakalaka. You know how that goes. So this is, let me look at this. This is so beautiful. They even made their own bolts when they made this. This was got a hole in each end. This was turned between centers. Piece of square stock. Fits into this slot in the cast iron foot here. Beautiful nut on the top. Lovely. All right, let's get this in. This is the thing that pinches from the underside of the ways and locks this in place. Now that it slides so easily, slides like that. So now we need to lock it. That'll be that. And this is the wrench that turns that nut. And that's it, and that won't move. And then I think I'm going to have it like that. There we go. And now it does. And now it doesn't. Beautiful thing. Just beautiful. This is terrific. Anybody out there in YouTube world that knows what that hole's for, let me know. I don't know what it's for. I don't have a clue. I know what these bolts are for, bolt on either side. They press against some pieces in the inside of this lower piece that allow this to pitch left and right for centering or tapering purposes. But this hole I don't know. This hole, oil hole, put a drip or two of oil in there right now. Can't imagine with all of this oiling surfaces and then the wood chips. It doesn't seem like it's all going to go that well. But, you know, who am I? And that's that. Now the quill won't move. That's beautiful. Just beautiful. Wow, this is going so damn well. All right. Let's move on to the next thing, which is getting a coat of finish paint on the wheel so I can put the wheel on this thing and have this be done. Let's go see if I can do that. Alright, so a couple more pieces here that need to be painted. This is a support rod, a rod support that helps pitch the motor and transmission assembly. It's a little bit loose on that rack. This stiffens it up, I think. Anyway, and this is the wheel for the tailstock. Probably gonna have to paint this twice. I mean, it's gonna get a lot of use. I guess a good paint film would be worthwhile. Cool. Let me I think I got it. I can, when I'm all done, I can spray a little bit of this into a cup and get a small brush and quickly touch up any spots that I don't like. Looks all right. All right, now this bar, which is not a big deal, but let's just get a color on it. All right, now I think the next thing we want to do is get onto the compound and the cross slide, because I don't know anything at all about it. Clear a spot on the bench and start taking it apart. No other way to go. All right.